Sports Plus is a proud supporter of Whiteland. Sports Plus offers custom solutions for all your sporting good needs, including embroidery, screen printing, sports apparel, and uniforms. In addition, for Whiteland High School, Sports Plus is the place to go to get your Whiteland High School athletic letter jacket. Sports Plus is located in Greenwood on Main Street. Call them today, 888-6441. Once again, that's Sports Plus at 888-6441. Have a car with only one key or remote and want a second or third, but you don't want to wait hours at a dealership to pay outrageous prices? Then give Keys and More a call at 317-504-9793. Keys and More has a variety of services for you at amazing prices. We can create lost keys, remotes, or proximity keys, duplicate current keys, provide 24-hour lockout services, and even snowplow services. Remember, Keys and More, 317-504-9793.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it? Just let it slip. Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 2 tonight as I try to regain my composure after an exciting game in the first round there as your Lady Warriors. Congratulations to them, are the Mid-State Conference outright champions as they defeat Mooresville 66-60 tonight to get that win and make them the champions of the Mid-State Conference. But now we turn our attention to the boys broadcast as your Whiteland Warriors take on Mooresville Pioneers tonight and Coach Bob Carter. And I bring in Dave Edens for part 2 tonight, and also joining us in the game tonight, a chance to get work with one of the good guys from my department for many years, one Jerry Emerson. And Jerry, we'll let you start out first here. Welcome tonight. Thanks for helping us out.
Oh, thank you. As we just witnessed an amazing game, it's going to be a hard game to follow. That was incredible, and hopefully I think we're going to have a good one even on the boys' side. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be here.
Dave, your thoughts, sir?
You know, it's I'm still recovering a little bit from that first game, but what a great atmosphere, setting up what should be another exciting boys game. Talking to Coach Wadsworth, which, I think he's feeling confident about, Whiteland's chances tonight. So I'm looking forward to a great crowd, obviously, we have, and a good atmosphere, just like we just witnessed for the girls' game.
Well, Mooresville comes in at a record of 6-8 on the year, as Whiteland comes in tonight with a record of 5-8. So definitely a game that both these teams can have some success tonight, theoretically. And the last time I got a chance to see Whiteland, they lost in overtime in the first round of county. Then we had a little bit of snow and didn't have any school, and lots of things changed. But anyway, your Warriors tonight have a chance to get in the W in the column here against this team tonight. And Dave, kind of your thoughts as you've watched this boys team this year. What have you seen them, how they evolve throughout the year? Your thoughts?
It's just a case of this team just hasn't gotten to a groove of consistency. You just don't know. You've got a couple consistent players who come out and bring it their best game every night, and that's not a knock on the others, but the others just haven't figured out that varsity groove where you're a consistent player. You have a Brennan Neal. You've kind of been waiting for Brennan to step up and be that leader every game, and it just has been a little inconsistent. Riley Higgins has been running the point and doing a great job of it. Chase Ferguson's been bringing great energy. It's just a matter of what other players are going to step up on a given night and fill the role the way they need to.
Jerry, obviously this boys team this year doesn't have the nucleus they had last year, but you've had some players that really stepped up this year. You've had Carter Crow step up this year. Riley Higdon, I think, has taken his game to another level this year. And the sophomore and Chase Ferguson also with his ability there.
Yeah, I got to agree with Dave. There's just a little inconsistency there. You mentioned several guys that can get it done. If we can get these guys clicking on all cylinders, all these 4 or 5 guys we mentioned, we can have a really solid team and a good finish to the season. I was looking, we still have quite a few games left. There's a long season left in the boys, so there's a lot that we can accomplish. And as we're heading to the sectionals, I think it's like mid-February. So I'm excited to see tonight. This is a big game. Mooresville and us is conference game, and it's a game definitely we can win. So hopefully we show some grit tonight and pull this off.
Let's take this break here on the Sports Plus pregame show for the boys' game here in Warrior Beach Sports. We'll come back. We'll talk about the keys to the game here for your Warriors tonight, and back here in just a second here on Warrior Beach Sports.
Sports Plus is a proud supporter of Whiteland High School athletics. Sports Plus offers custom solutions for all your sporting good needs, including embroidery, screen printing, sports apparel, and uniforms. In addition, for Whiteland High School, Sports Plus is the place to go to get your Whiteland High School athletic letter jacket. Sports Plus is located in Greenwood on Main Street. Call them today, 888-6441. Once again, that's Sports Plus at 888-6441.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Indiana so special? They do.
You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the Keys and More in-game broadcast as your Whiteland boys get ready to host the Mooresville Pioneers here tonight in Game 2. And what an awesome first game. And tonight we have a outstanding attendance, one of the best I've seen in a long time. Most impressive is the the student section is finally standing up for the most part. But it's homecoming here as well tonight. And, Jerry, real quick, I got to know, I know the seniors won. That doesn't surprise me. But anything special about Pep Session we need to know about?
Nothing special. I mean, I think it was kind of, for lack of a better word, kind of typical, really, of the Pep Session.
So if I've seen one, I've seen all?
You've seen one, I've seen them all. But sorry to say, yes, you're absolutely right. But let me point out one thing. I love the girls-boys games on Friday night.
I do too.
When they started doing that years ago, I thought it was going to catch on. It was going to be an every week kind of thing. They're still doing like 3 or 4 games. I think it should do every week. I absolutely love it. You get the girls that exposure in front of a lot more fans, and I think it's great for everybody. But that's me. You know, I don't coach. Maybe I think differently, but I think it's an exciting way to show girls and boys high school basketball on a Friday and Saturday night.
Well, Rhythm Masters is getting ready to sing our national anthem, who is led by Mr. Michael Conley here. And as soon as we get done with that, we will talk about a quick key of the game. Actually, we'll do that real quick. We've got to go through a little spiel here. Real quick, Dave, and a key of the game for your Warriors tonight.
You know, Mooresville's a young team. I look down at the roster. They're going to have some freshmen playing key positions tonight. I think it's a situation where Whiteland needs to get up early in this crowd, kind of knock these young kids from Mooresville off guard and take control of the game early.
Jerry, got a key to the game for your Warriors tonight?
I'm always about limiting turnovers and playing solid D. Keep them out of the inside, and hopefully it'll turn in our favor.
Solid D. That's an important thing.
That is a very important thing. That's how you stay in games.
The Hoosiers have
Good
shown
defense.
they can play solid D and still lose a game by not hitting free throws.
This is true. But they stayed in the game with solid D. They'd lost by 10 probably otherwise.
So we're going to turn it over to Brandon Adams as he gets ready to introduce the Rhythm Master Choir for the playing of our national anthem. Or singing our national anthem. I am to be corrected. It's Whiteland's Shade of Blue, our jazz choir, who just did a phenomenal job, which is made up with Rhythm Masters and Expressions Together and some others. And what Mr. Conley and Erica Coulter prior to that and overlapping there for a while, what they've been able to do with this choral program is just unbelievable, Jerry.
Very, very good. I was very impressed. I don't think I've ever heard them before, or at least not do the national anthem, so that was impressive.
All right, let's get through these starting lineups, and then, Dave, you get the final word. I'm still trying to gather myself after that last game. I'm like exhausted. Here we go. We got for Mooresville, one guard, a sophomore, Jordan Huvius. At a second guard, a junior, Noah Woodson. At one forward, a junior, John Eineman. At a second forward, Miles McCowan, a freshman. And in the center position, a senior, Braden Strohmeyer. For your Warriors tonight, starting at one guard, a senior, Riley Higdon. At a second guard, a junior, Brennan Neal. At one forward, and one of the Ferguson brothers, Cole Ferguson, the senior. At the other forward position, the sophomore brother, the Carter Crow, the junior. And at the center position, the sophomore, the Ferguson brother of Chase Ferguson. So the opportunity for both of them to get out there together and start tonight. And Dave, it's been fun to watch this team play, and particularly seeing somebody like Chase Ferguson evolve throughout this year.
Yeah, and like I said earlier in the broadcast, Chase Ferguson is one of the two players that I can point to every night, gives you everything he has, leaves on the court. His game has improved dramatically. His confidence has improved. He's a valuable part of this team. When it just brings a toughness that they didn't have before he got in the lineup.
I think that's the biggest thing. I think you nailed it on the dot is his confidence, because having him in 8th grade, he had everything except the shot. Sometimes it was a little flat. It was just his confidence and kind of how he walked and felt about things, and just how happy he is and how hard working he's been this year. Very proud of him. Brennan Neal up, and just like that, it's going to be Jordan Huvius with the ball for Mooresville. Over to Strohmeyer. Steal by Cole Ferguson.
It's a good way to start right there, guys.
The aforementioned Chase Ferguson getting his hand on the ball. Great job.
Higdon, the chase, back out to Brennan, over to Higdon. Higdon's three, left side high, good. Just like Megan Harlow for the Warriors, Riley Higdon knocks down the three to start it off for the boys team. But I beat you to it.
You did, and I like the way Riley caught that and just went right into his shot. A lot of times he passes up open looks because he's almost too unselfish at times.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready to shoot right when he was getting that ball.
Huvius over to Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer back out to Woodson. Back over to Jordan Huvius. Job by Cole Ferguson on that defense there. Woodson pressured by Chase Ferguson. Carter Crow out on Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer looking for a gap, and he breaks through, and Cole Ferguson.
Well, I'm not sure he's known for that, but that was a block by Cole. That was pretty impressive.
Cole doesn't usually do that without picking up a foul. That's the thing. He had a little body control there. Great job.
Strohmeyer gets it, lowers that elbow. Traveled also, they don't call it. Score 3-2 now. Whiteland leads. 6:30 left here in the first quarter. You got to carry me, Jerry and Dave. I'm worn out.
Hey, I'll try to jump in here more, but both teams are playing man-to-man to start this game.
Neal in the corner, back up to Higdon. Higdon looks for a spot, can't find it, and just over the top. Too high for both Fergusons to get.
If he could have dropped that in there, I'm pretty sure we'd have got a bucket out of that.
Oh! I don't think Huvius traveled there, but they didn't call it. Is it Huvius or Huvius? Huvius, I think. McCowan to Eineman. Eineman nails it.
Good looking shot there by Eineman.
4-3, Mooresville. Higdon drives, slashes, blocked by Strohmeyer. Woodson comes away with it. Higdon gets his hand in there, though. The freshman doesn't like the senior doing that.
You look at the players in the court right now. Mooresville is just long, tall, thin guys.
Lanky.
It's going to be hard to drive a lane. They've got arms, a lot of reach in there. It's going to be one of those situations where Whiteland, if they're going to go to the rack, they're going to have to go strong and draw a foul.
Brennan Neal up. Good. Nice shot by Brennan Neal, looking to be aggressive right off the bat.
And that was a good shot because he had a hand right in his face, and you were talking about when those long arms was right there. He managed to get it over him, make that shot about 15 foot out.
Jordan Huvius down to Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer, good job by Chase Ferguson on him. Woodson, shot up. No good. Higdon. The Neal in the corner. Too much immediate dribble.
Yeah, a lot of dribbling and going nowhere right there. And like I said, Mooresville just got active hands. Their defensive pressure, they're playing a tight man-to-man defense, which you don't really see. We were talking the other night at a middle school game how you see less and less man-to-man. And it almost throws teams off when they've got a team that's playing tight man-to-man defense against them.
Still by Huvius. Up to Eineman. Scores again. Coach Wadsworth thought that he was held to cause a turnover.
And it's call underneath. What is this, guys?
Hey, they're going to call
the holding.
The holding that Matt was talking about is what they're going to call. It's already getting chippy. We're 2 minutes into a game. I've seen a couple of little chippy conversations between the Pioneers and the Warriors.
Pass underneath, out top.
Neal looks, loses control, gets it back. And is that going to be two there on Jordan Huvius, the sophomore?
Looks like
it is.
Yes, it is. Huvius.
Bobby Carter going to leave him in.
Nope, he's taking him out.
Neal. To Higdon. He wants ball reverse all the way to the corner. We haven't done it yet. Chase Ferguson back out to Higdon. 4:24 left here in the first quarter. Neal takes it up and in. Nice drive there by Brennan Neal. 7-6.
Sorry, Chris. Brennan Neal looks like early, and when you watch Brennan, you can tell almost how his game's going to go from the start. It looks like tonight he's going to come out and be aggressive with the ball.
Oh, steal. There we go. Ferguson with the steal. Chase Ferguson.
That's a good look for Crow.
Carter Crow, he's really stepped up on that shot throughout the year. Makes it 10-6 Whiteland. Coach Carter calls timeout. We'll take a timeout as well here. Score is 10-6 Whiteland, 3:51 left here first quarter.
Ron Wallman and Wallman Financial, the Horace Mann Companies, are proud partners with Whiteland Community High School. Horace Mann offers a full range of retirement insurance products with discounts provided to school employees. If you have questions regarding your 403B, 401K, IRA, or if you'd like a comparison on your auto or homeowner's insurance, then give Wallman Financial a call at 885-9859. Ron and his team will give you the attention you deserve and the service you expect. Again, call today, 885-9859.
Welcome back here to the Keys of Morning Game broadcast. Chris Wood, Dave Edens, Jerry Emerson with you. Shout out to Chad Chaps and Eric Grizzle for doing a phenomenal job with our production work tonight on the computer and the camera tonight. Thanks to both of them, the students involved, and without them, this is impossible. Miles McGowan over to Woodson, back to Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer keeps it high. Over to Eineman. To McGowan.
Corner shot, McGowan. Number 10, is that McGowan there?
No, that's Eineman.
That's Eineman, okay. Three-pointer. 10-9 now, Warriors.
Just like the girls' game, the largest lead of the girls' game was at 5.
That's probably about right.
I
think we won by 6, maybe 5 or 6.
Shot by Neal, no good. Neal gets it back.
Oh, he got
fouled.
That is incredible.
Cole Ferguson gets it back and puts it in. 12-9. Nice job there by the Warriors, crashing the boards.
You know, this atmosphere in here is interesting. You got a nearly full gym, and they're still kind of hungover from that girls' game.
I think
it's
you're
taking
right.
a while to get that energy back.
Higdon crashes the board on the miss by Miles McGowan, the freshman.
You know, I had a chance to watch McGowan play on the middle school court, which he was a whole different player in 8th grade. He was an impressive player. They've got 3 freshmen on the roster who were all, you know, impressive middle school players. So Mooresville's program is definitely trending in a good direction right now under Bobby Carter.
Crow to Cole Ferguson to Higdon. Higdon's pass, errant, steal by Eineman.
Oh, what a block.
Chase Ferguson comes out of nowhere.
He thought he had a dunk or at least a close, nice little layup, and Chase comes in and throws it.
Chase was either going to do that or the young man was going to be picking himself off the ground because Chase was not going to let him have a bucket there.
I love that. The official, I should know his name. I used to have him all the time working with Hope.
Washam is who it is. That's exactly who you're talking about. You talking about the official on the baseline there? Oh, yeah, Ken Washam.
He's our Ted Valentine of this game.
He's fully in control, just asking.
There was a guy in the girls' game that I'm pretty sure did ref when I played. That was a long time ago.
That was an interesting crew there.
It was. There was some interesting stuff.
So the foul is on Chase Ferguson. His first.
So this Einman kid's at the free throw line. He seems like a go-to guy for them.
He's only a sophomore.
He's a pretty good player. He's made, I think, 2 steals already. Hit a couple big shots.
He's got a pretty stroke. He knocked down that 12-footer to start, hit that 3, catches it, ready to shoot, and it's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, look at that. Nice-looking free throw.
So Eineman nets it down to a 1-point deficit, 12-11 Whiteland, 2:13 left. Neal uses the pick and roll there as Weatherspoon comes into the game for Whiteland. Higdon rips it through, attacks top of the key. Hits Weatherspoon for the 3, long. Brendan Neal gets it back, puts it in.
That was all set up by Cole Ferguson down there, getting a hand on the ball there.
Both Fergusons just get those hands up and swat everywhere, don't they? Checking in for Mooresville also, number 31, Connor Hurt. That is Coach Hurt's son. You can see the resemblance in the face. I remember he was a little kid. I'm feeling old.
Well, I believe number 32 for Mooresville, his dad, I went to high school with his dad, so got to double check that.
Is that Jesse Woodson's son?
Yeah, is that Jesse's son?
And his mom is a Whiteland grad.
Yes, that's right. That is right. No, that is right. And then his brother's wife is a Whiteland grad too, but I believe.
A sophomore though, so it's.
Yeah, I know. It's.
Well, Jesse, I went to college with Jesse, and Andrea, who's the Whiteland grad, for all of you listening who care about this.
Yeah, sure.
They met at Franklin College, so yeah, all kinds of Whiteland connections.
Okay.
We just played the dating game, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
This is what happens when you've lived in Johnson County your entire 42 years.
Brendan Neal takes it to the bucket. No good off front of the rim. Neal gets it back. Gets swatted away by Strohmeyer. Up to Eineman. Eineman. Nice job by Hilton.
Oh, Eineman throws
Neal steals it. 1-on-4. He takes it anyway.
Ball's out to Whiteland. He takes it all the way up and misses the layup basically with some contact.
Helton with the ball. I think Helton does some nice things for him in the right situation, but he's one of the better shooters.
He does. He's a good role
He's
player.
Patient offensively.
Absolutely.
Weatherspoon pushes that one also. Strohmeyer coming up on 30 seconds left here in a half. Excuse me, quarter. Wow. 16 seconds left. He almost got that steal. Eineman to Hurt. Hurt. Trying to get it over to Hennessy. He does.
Tell you what, guys,
Back
it
to
is.
Strohmeyer for the three as the buzzer goes.
Oh.
No good.
Okay.
Score after one, 14-13. Back here in second to start the second quarter as Whiteland leads 14-13. Did you know Whiteland has led every single quarter tonight or been tied?
Did not know that.
Did not
And
know
the
that.
tie is the start of the girls' game and overtime.
There you go.
In the regulation. Back here in a second on that useless did you know?
185 Promotions is a proud supporter of Whiteland Warrior Athletics and Warrior Beach Sports Network. Looking for screen printing, embroidery, awards, name tags, t-shirts, custom hats, you name it, we have it all. 185 Promotions is your premier source of unique and captivating promotional products and apparel. 185 Promotions excels at spiritwear programs, corporate web stores, and concepting the things that don't even exist in our catalogs. We are committed to the best services and products for our clients. Call Carmen Parker, your ambassador of fun, today at 317-258-8128 to discuss your promo needs. Go Warriors!
Welcome back here to the Keys of the Morning Game broadcast. Scores 14-13 Whiteland going into start the second quarter here. For your Warriors starting the second quarter to be Riley Higdon, Chase Ferguson, Elijah Witherspoon, Brennan Neal, and Luke Helton. For Mooresville, it's Eineman, Hovius, Fowler, Strohmeyer, and Woodson. And try to lob it down to Strohmeyer, and it's just too high. And a turnover to Whiteland ball. Coach Wadsworth, Dave, a little animated tonight.
He's fired up. Right now, you know, one certain official has his ire right now. Coach it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out as the night goes on.
Witherspoon floats to the right. Hits Neal with a hand in his face. Still shoots it. I think it's an ill-advised shot there. Eineman. Hovius. Strohmeyer to finish it. Mooresville takes the lead, 15-14.
I don't know if you guys noticed too, I noticed that Chase was talking to Cole while Cole was on the bench, getting some brotherly advice as he was walking by.
Telegraph that one. Got Carter Crow and Chase Ferguson coming back in. Excuse me, Cole Ferguson coming back in. Brendan Neal, Chase Ferguson get a rest. Higdon. Witherspoon to Crow, baseline three, in and out, no good. Rebound by Cole Ferguson, goes back and he gets swatted away by Strohmeyer. Witherspoon pulls it in, gets it to Helton. Helton's right baseline three, good.
Once again, all set up by the hustle of Ferguson in that situation. Even though he didn't finish the rebound shot, he gave the opportunity to get the ball back to set up that three-pointer.
How many times do you see it at any level that if you get an offensive rebound, it turns into a bucket? Typically a three-pointer.
Right.
Happens all the time.
Defense is scrambling to find their matchup.
Yep. Offensive rebounds are incredibly important.
Witherspoon, another pass trying to go reverse to the left side.
I'm pretty impressed with Eineman from Mooresville. He's shown his offensive game, and he's all over the place in the defense. He's at 2 or 3 deflections in the last couple minutes.
Was he the wide receiver in that game that came out of nowhere in that game?
He could have been. The kid's
Dominated
6'3".
the last 3 quarters?
I don't remember, but whoever that young man was put on a display, that's for sure.
He looks like he'd be a wide receiver or a quarterback.
Yeah. Good-looking athlete.
Hovius brings it up, gets across 10-second line to Woodson. Back out to Eineman. Eineman over to Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer turnaround jumper, about 15 feet in the right wing, no good. Luke Helton giving some good minutes here.
Nice aggressive rebound by Luke. And Eineman gets a steal. There he goes again.
And
Kid's a baller.
Eineman and the and one situation as they're going to get that and a chance to take the lead here. Foul is on Cole Ferguson, his first. Score 17 all, 5:29 left here in the second quarter.
You know, that was a situation where Cole really didn't need to make that foul. There wasn't a whole lot he could do about that. It was more of a frustration reaching out. He couldn't have really affected the shot. Really an unnecessary foul there.
Crow, Weatherspoon out to Higdon high over to Helton. Helton looks, picks his dribble up, gets over to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon travel, didn't call it.
Yes, he did.
Crow down in the short corner to Higdon. Higdon goes baseline, hits Cole Ferguson. Ferguson goes up, he gets fouled.
Gotta like what we're seeing out of Cole Ferguson. Aggressiveness, going straight to the hole. He's gotten a couple good boards. Looks like, guys, Coach Wadsworth's going to send in a whole host of Warriors here.
I've seen this before from him, and that usually means he's not pleased with something he sees on the court.
Mooresville has the almost Tennessee Volunteer coaching apparel. Either that or Tampa Bay Buccaneers of the 1980s.
Yeah, yeah, that's almost orange when it's supposed to be yellow.
Yeah.
Doesn't match their jerseys. Their jerseys are yellow.
Ferguson misses the free throw. I agree. McGowan. Out to Strohmeyer.
It's because they have Under Armour as their sponsor there. Oh,
Ferguson,
my goodness.
Cole with the block. Up to Crow. Oh.
Well, he carried that one.
Ebeyer thought about it. He didn't take it. Oh.
Should have got rid of the ball there. If he'd have bounced that out,
Yeah,
he might have gotten away with it.
Rush.
Ferguson's playing an incredible game.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
I think he'll go back in real soon.
He's kind of cleaned up some of the things early in the season he struggled with and has just improved drastically as the season's gone on.
Inger out on McGowan. Ebeyer trying to guard down there on Hovius. Rebound by Crow. I just really like how Carter Crow is playing this year. Ebeyer, Inger down left baseline corner. He just automatically dribble. Don't dribble it. Pull it in.
Oh, no. I was afraid Coach was calling the timeout. He's going to drill that three. I was like, here it comes. Seen this
like
one before.
We saw that, yeah.
Yep, seen this one before. Yep.
So we'll keep it here. 3:57 left here. 18 is our score, tied up here. So, any Bob Carter stories you want to share with us, the former Whiteland boys basketball coach?
You know, I was here 1 year when he was coaching, so I don't have any. I don't know if there's any I could.
David, you want to share?
Oh, I've got a couple Bob Carter stories that are best told off air, I'm sure. Chris, you probably understand what I'm saying. I tell you what, let's just put it this way. Bob Carter likes to have a good time. He's a fun-loving guy, and if you're with him, you know, he likes to be the center of the crowd for sure.
Bill Hogue just talked how much he loved hanging around him.
Oh, he's an infectious guy to be around because, like I said, he's a jovial, always having a good time. You know, if you go out with him, it's all about having a good time, and he definitely does.
Ebeyer out to Anger, left side high. Back over to Ebeyer, right wing. Ebeyer down to Neal. I think it's a 2-3 zone, isn't it, or is it man?
It looks like
1-3-1.
Yeah.
1-3-1, you're right.
Not a trappied 1-3-1, more of just a give him a different look, I think.
Anger out to Ebeyer. 18 all. Anger, turn around, that's a force. Rebound by McGowan. They don't need a force.
You know,
with the ball.
The way this game's going, guys, we might be in for another barn burner.
Fowler takes the shot, no good. Rebound by Brendan Neal.
Like to see if they can get it into Chase Ferguson here. I want to see what he can do with it.
It's an interesting 1-3-1 they're playing because they're sagging down.
Travel.
They're almost playing it like they're trying to take away a big man, but we don't really have a big man down there to do it. So it's
trying to take the extra body in the paint for the slash. I think the hop and the Euro move.
Yeah.
Well, with the exception of couple threes, we haven't been really hitting outside. Most of our points have come off of rebounds, putbacks, couple inside plays, but it's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
McGowan,
10 minutes in, it's 18-18. It certainly isn't an offensive battle at this point.
Definitely not.
This is an IU basketball game kind of score.
Yep. But, hey, defense keeps you in the game.
So do free throws.
Not pretty. Yes, so does free throws. So does not missing 13 free throws.
I watched that from my hotel in Wisconsin, and I turned it off.
Oh, see, there we go, missing another open three. They might just keep letting us shoot those. We're going to keep doing that. Why even bother? Just keep packing it in.
Hovius to Eineman, guarded by Neal. Nice turnaround by McGowan, just couldn't finish it. Chase Ferguson pulls it out.
Yeah, I gave up on that IU game at halftime. I couldn't stay up till midnight or however late it was. So
it's just not fun basketball to watch.
It's tough.
It was over at 9 o'clock my time.
As much as I love the Hoosiers, it's tough basketball to watch. It really is.
Because you got to have scores.
Juwan Morgan is one exciting spark there.
I can see Archie's plan. He just got to get pieces.
He's got to have the players that want to do everything that need to be done. 1 minute left. Scores 20-18 Mooresville. Ebeyer to Neal. Neal slashes, drives. There's those three players as he makes that move.
Yep.
Just collapsing inside. Yep. That's their plan.
Now I see it. They're trying to stop the Brennan Neal slash.
Yep.
Good call, Chris. See, you've been studying basketball in your time away from the public education system.
I've had my teleconferences, and we've been breaking down plays. Is what we do.
Director of basketball operations at St.
A little
Francis
medical,
Hospitals.
a little medical lingo involved as well.
Got just under a minute left here.
Crow, nice move. Can't finish it, though. Strohmeyer got the hand up in there, as well as Woodson. Hovius to Hurt. Back to McGowan. McGowan to Hovius. Oh, Higdon almost got that. Down to 22 seconds left here in the first half. Hovius drives, kicks it out to Woodson. Gets deflected.
Cole
Crow.
Ferguson again, I believe.
Cole is
Higdon.
That's great.
Higdon out to Chase Ferguson, who drives.
He gets fouled. I think he gets fouled, and Coach Wadsworth agrees. He's pretty upset. He's going to run to the locker room before he does something stupid. That was a smart move by Coach. Just get out of here.
And on that note, the Warriors trail at halftime for the first time tonight. 20-18. First time into the quarter. Oh, did you know? We'll be back here in a second here to start the Bailey Wood Finance Group halftime show. Chris Wood, Dave Edens, Jerry Emerson with you. Talk to you again here in just a second here on Ward Beat Sports.
185 Promotions is a proud supporter of Whiteland Warrior Athletics and Warrior Beat Sports Network. Looking for screen printing, embroidery, awards, name tags, t-shirts, custom hats, you name it, we have it all. 185 Promotions is your premier source of unique and captivating promotional products and apparel. 185 Promotions excels at spiritwear programs, corporate web stores, and concepting the things that don't even exist in our catalogs. We are committed to the best services and products for our clients. Call Carmen Parker, your ambassador fund, today at 317-258-8128 to discuss your promo needs. Go Warriors!
If an individual student athlete or team wins a high school state championship, it's an amazing thing. It's also just the icing on the cake. That's because young people in Indiana who participate in education-based athletics are already winners. Studies show that win or lose, participation helps to impart skills they can use to enjoy greater success in other areas of their lives. School sports teach the benefits of teamwork, the value of self-motivation, and the importance of accountability. They also help to foster stronger work habits and higher levels of self-esteem. In other words, the true value of school sports can't be measured in terms of wins or losses. If an individual or team goes to state, it's an incredible accomplishment. But regardless of the outcome, today's student athletes are already destined to go far. School sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Warner Eye Care is a proud supporter of the Whiteland Warriors. Located on State Road 135 and Olive Branch Road, Warner Eye Care is a convenient destination for all of your eye care needs. Warner Eye Care carries many popular glasses and sunglasses, including Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Nike, to help you see and look great. Call us today at 883-0071 or check us out at warnereyecare.com. Gift certificates are also available for your favorite referee. Hey Warrior fans, don't touch that remote. You're watching Warrior Beat Sports Network, your place to catch all of Whiteland High School sports action.
Hey, you're a fan. Crazy about your team, right? Well, when you need a home loan to buy or refinance, you need a lender that is passionate about helping you and your family. Bailey & Wood Financial Group is a local lender. Crazy about getting you low interest rates and lower fees. I mean, these guys will go to the wall to support you and your family, just like you support your favorite teams. Give them a call today, 317-973-0122.
Bailey & Wood Financial Group, your hometown mortgage lender. Call today, 317-973-0122.
Welcome back here to the Bailey & Wood Financial Group halftime show. Chris Wood, Dave Edens with you, Jerry Emerson back here in just a second as well. And your Warriors trail 20-18 at half here in the boys basketball game. And it's kind of a hard game, Dave, to honestly analyze right now. And because these are two teams that are playing hard, it's sloppy. But is that more because of the defense? Is that because they're not taking care of the ball? More forced turnovers or unforced turnovers? They're playing hard.
Well, and I'm going to say this and then let me explain. Hear me out if you're listening. It's two not really talented teams, and I don't say that as a knock. These are two teams that at this point in the season still haven't figured out what they're doing. You know what I mean? Whiteland, I've watched them all year. They're still striving to figure out who they are and how it's going to work. And Mooresville's a young team. You have a freshman who has some great ability who's a freshman out there. So it's just two teams, to be honest with you, that aren't playing great basketball, but they're not great basketball teams. That doesn't mean they're not playing hard. It doesn't mean the coaching isn't great, because I know both of these coaches. It's just two teams that are a little bit below average talent right now who are still trying to figure out what they're going to do and who they are.
Well, let's talk about this team a little bit here in this first half. What do you think Coach Wadsworth's game plan is? I mean, obviously it's going to be with Britton Neal and Higdon. It's going to be a lot of trying to get to the bucket, sometimes, and not necessarily the most traditional way, but get to the bucket. But you don't have that big inside presence. They obviously aren't going to have that this year.
Right.
But your thoughts on what his game plan is at this point?
You know, I've had some conversations with Matt, and I still honestly think, if you know Matt Wadsworth, he is nonstop. It's not. He is not a coach who goes into with one basketball philosophy. He truly is trying to fit a philosophy around the team he has. And I just honestly, other than playing good, solid, fundamental basketball that every coach wants, I don't know if he's figured out what the best approach to this team is as far as what gives us the best chance to win. Which combination of players, which offensive sets. I really think he's still looking for that. It's a work in progress, and he is relentless. That man will be here until 1 in the morning tonight watching game tape, game plan for the next game. It's not a group he's comfortable with to say, hey, this is what we're going to do and here's how we're going to win, because I don't think he's found that winning combination yet.
Well, a shout-out to Coach Wadsworth's parents down in southern Indiana, who I'm sure are watching this broadcast tonight. But that's one of the things I love about Coach Wadsworth is he's not so focused on I have to do it this way. I'm going to, as you said, I'm going to change based on what I've got personnel-wise. And he also is willing to scrap what his traditional game plan would be if he thinks something else is going to be more effective for a certain game.
Yeah, we've seen it before, and you look at the last 2 years, they were able to really stretch the court defensively and play that long trap with Valle at the top, and you would think, well, that's what Coach Wadsworth's basketball team does. Well, it's not what he does this year because he doesn't have the group to do it, and we've seen him come out, Chris. We've called games where on almost back-to-back nights you had two totally different approaches, but they've been planning months in advance. I can tell you right now, they don't play an opponent they haven't seen play 4 or 5 times, whether it's him in person, his staff scouting. He is nonstop when it comes to planning, and he has the unique ability of putting together unique game plans. I just don't know with this team he has right now if he feels comfortable with anything yet that is an absolute go-to, because they don't have the consistency right now to do that.
We're going to take this break here on the Bailey & Wood Financial Group halftime show. We come back. We're going to transition back into the Keys and More halftime, the Keys and More in-game broadcast to start the second half and get our keys and adjustments by Coach Wadsworth in Mooresville tonight in this game. Back here in just a second here at Warrior Beat Sports.
Hey, you're a fan. Crazy about your team, right? Well, when you need a home loan to buy or refinance, you need a lender that is passionate about helping you and your family. Bailey & Wood Financial Group is a local lender. Crazy about getting you low interest rates and lower fees. I mean, these guys will go to the wall to support you and your family, just like you support your favorite teams. Give them a call today, 317-973-0122.
Bailey & Wood Financial Group, your hometown mortgage lender. Call today, 317-973-0122.
Hey, Warrior fans, don't touch that remote. You're watching Warrior Beat Sports Network, your place to catch all of Whiteland High School sports action.
When your health is in question, you want answers. For MRI, CT, ultrasound, bone density testing, x-ray, or other medical imaging, go where the pros go. Center for Diagnostic Imaging. CDI is the preferred MRI provider for the Indianapolis Colts. You'll get the best quality images from the best radiologists, who your doctors know and trust. Ask your doctor to send you to CDI, the specialist in medical imaging. For information, visit mycdi.com. That's mycdi.com.
Welcome back here to Glen Ray Gymnasium as your Whiteland boys basketball team trails Mooresville 20-18 as we get ready to start the second half tonight. And Dave Edens, Jerry Emerson with us tonight for this boys broadcast. My thanks to them as we get ready for this second half, and as well as our producers Eric Grizzle and Chad Shapson for making this all possible for us tonight. And Jerry, we'll go to you first. We talked about kind of that first half. We'll go real quick here, second half, and I stress real quick, what adjustments do Whiteland need to do to get the W tonight?
Well, obviously we've got a 20-18 score, and we're looking at basically, both teams are struggling offensively when you only score that many points. But you got to make a few adjustments on offense. I think we're solid on defense, as we've pointed out. Both Fergusons are playing outstanding D and really aggressive inside. So it looks like Mooresville's going to play kind of the pack-in game and make us shoot from outside. So somehow we're going to have to find a way to knock a few of those down and maybe set some screens and get some maybe backdoor cuts or something underneath.
So to start the second half for your Warriors is going to be Higdon, Crow, Chase Ferguson, Cole Ferguson, and Brennan Neal. Higdon, Crow to Neal. Crow knocks it down.
And there you go. If we can get a couple of those, we can just get some of those. Maybe that'll draw them back out. They bring their defense out a little bit more and open up some of those lanes.
That's what this team hasn't had this year, is a kid just knock down 2 or 3 in a row. Kind of like what we saw in the girls' game when Napier just started knocking down threes, and the crowd gets in, and everybody feeds off of it. You've had Crow knock down plenty of shots. You've had Riley knock down some shots and Brennan, but nobody's put together a run, you know what I mean? And so maybe Carter will get hot right here and put together 3 or 4 threes and get everybody going. I think it's important to get the crowd into this game. It's just kind of a dead atmosphere.
It really
right
is.
now.
And I noticed earlier in the first half, I was going to point out, I mean, it was dead silent in here, and there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, there are.
So Neal.
I like our patience here. Let's be patient.
The 2-3 zone against it. Chase Ferguson back out to Neal, back to Chase Ferguson.
The way this game's going, it's going to come down to a possession or two. It's going to come down to something simple like a couple free throws or something. So there's no need to rush anything. Let's get something underneath or work it for something productive.
This isn't a case where Mooresville slowing it down hurts us, because we're probably better at that tempo right there, too, than an up-and-down game.
Absolutely. There's Einman, a good-looking shot again. Fortunately, he misses it.
Cole Ferguson in the middle gets it. Nice little power move there. Rebound by Chase Ferguson. He goes back up. No good.
Are they not going to call any fouls in this game?
No,
Seriously.
No.
There was at least 2 there.
Strohmeyer goes to the bucket.
That's a great block.
Did he call one of us there?
That might have been
that was clean?
Well, I think one of the brothers was clean, and the other one may have got with the body. With Chase and Cole there side by side, creating a brick wall.
Strohmeyer to McGowan. McGowan to Hovius. Hovius over to Woodson. McGowan down to Strohmeyer. Lowers that shoulder in that move. And McGowan shot no good. Rebound by Brendan Neal, who gets tied up. They're going to call a jump ball.
I think you might be able to let the McGowan kid shoot. I don't know if you saw that shot, but it was not very pretty. Kind of had a little hip check to it.
He's the kind of kid that's learning that part of the game because probably up until this point he's always just been able to stand down low and dominate with his height. And, the shot's a work in progress for sure. Give him some space here.
Woodson to Hovius down to Strohmeyer. Nice little teamwork down there between Strohmeyer to McGowan. McGowan gets fouled as they try to take the lead back from Whiteland, who's up 21-20 with 5:25 left here in the third quarter. McGowan knocks down the first. I didn't realize the pep band was here tonight.
First game, they were bringing it.
They were. I was getting ready to say the same thing. They were bringing it.
They worked so hard in that first game, and my mind's tuned out right now. They brought a lot. I guess you're right. I do remember that now.
I'd like to hear something here.
Huge, loud atmosphere. You're right. Brendan Neal gets swatted away.
So, Jerry, while we have a little bit of break in the action here, when does track season start up? Have you guys started up yet?
We've been doing a little winter conditioning stuff a couple days a week. We're going to be official practice, I believe, is Monday, February the 12th.
So when you have a 58-degree day in January, does it get you the itch to get out
there?
Oh,
my goodness. A handful of us ran it after school, and that was incredible. Some of the guys wanted to take their shirts off. Like, guys, it's maybe not quite that warm.
The baseball coach in me went outside after school today and was like, all right, it's time for practice. It's just with that bonus day and where it feels like it might as well be 80 after the weather we've had.
Absolutely.
Jerry Butch Dyke called me this afternoon at 4 o'clock and was wanting to know if he was scheduled to do a game tonight because he was all concerned he couldn't remember. And I said, no, you can do the second game if you want. He said, well, no, that's okay. I just want to know because it's such a beautiful day. I want to have softball practice out on the football field at Franklin College.
Oh, my goodness.
So I don't know if his girls were excited about having practice on a Friday night at 6 o'clock, but he's right. It's beautiful outside.
Well, and let's face it, we're not going to have this in a couple days.
The doldrums will set back in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We are below average still for snow this year.
Oh, don't say that.
We're 7 inches below average for the year.
That was
And you have 2 days have been canceled already.
Yeah, no. Let's not have any more. It's going to get cold again.
This is a pregame right now, gentlemen. 22-21.
All that conversation, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't miss a bucket. Okay? We did not miss a bucket.
Higdon to Crow, back to Higdon. To Neal. Guarded by Hovius. Hovius back to Neal, right side, lower wing. Now drives baseline. Goes up. They don't call anything. They don't call anything.
I cannot believe that.
Somehow or nothing, they don't call anything.
The first one he went up, he He got destroyed.
First of all, he's getting just bumped the whole way to the bucket. I mean, and if nothing else, just call it because it looks like a foul for crying out loud.
Seriously.
Nice look by Higdon to chase Ferguson, and Ferguson knocks it down.
Wow. I tell you what, if one of these teams could just get hot for like a minute, the game's probably dang near over. You just knock a couple down.
There's no flow right now.
Still by Higdon off the bad pass from Eineman.
Oh.
And then Higdon throws it away, trying to get down the floor to Neal.
See, and this is what hurts you guys when you push something like that in a game this close. Every possession so important.
Going to take this timeout. We're back here in just a second here. Listen to Whiteland Boys basketball here on Warrior Beat Radio.
Second or third, but you don't want to wait hours at a dealership to pay outrageous prices? Then give Keys & More a call at 317-504-9793. Keys & More has a variety of services for you at amazing prices. We can create lost keys, remotes, or proximity keys, duplicate current keys, provide 24-hour lockout services, and even snowplow services. Remember, Keys & More, 317-504-9793.
Welcome back here on the Keys and More game broadcast. 23-22 is your score. Whiteland leads Mooresville here in the third quarter. Again, congratulations to Whiteland Lady Warriors as they win 66-60 over Mooresville earlier. And not only do they get a record number 19th win of the season, best in the program history, but more importantly, they claim an outright mid-state conference basketball championship for them. And their prize is they get to take on Center Grove and get a chance to get them Tuesday night in the girls' first round of the sectional at Franklin Central. So get out there and support the Lady Warriors on Tuesday night. They definitely deserve it based on how they're playing.
And that's going to be a 6 o'clock game. That's the very first one. So
yes, it is.
Don't come late. Get there early and cheer on the Warriors.
Like we said, though, Jerry, bring it on immediately.
Absolutely.
Don't make it later. Bring it on and get that done.
Just get it done.
Oh, going to be a foul on Brendan Neal here.
The stats sheets are going to look ugly tonight, boys. They're not going to be pretty.
It's just it's just a silly foul 90 feet from the bucket right there.
I like our aggressiveness. I mean, I like we're playing hard. Just got to make a few more smarter decisions. If we can just get a couple to fall and maybe get a call every once in a while, that'd help too.
Kobe Hennessy has checked in for Mooresville, as well as Elijah Weatherspoon and Luke Helton have checked in for your Warriors for Cole and Chase Ferguson, who get a rest. Weatherspoon, ball left wing, over to Helton, left baseline three, off the back of the rim, no good. Heineman brings it up quickly. Guarded by Higdon, over to Huvius. Huvius down to Strohmeyer. Crow, nice job recovering. Crow Strohmeyer turns around, could have been over the back. And then he gets it. He got too greedy. Get that guy in AAU refereeing. I've had that experience with teams that have gone down to Florida Nationals.
Yeah, he likes the way he officiates.
Weatherspoon over to Helton.
Helton's thinking about it.
He was, and that's good.
They're giving. Oh, I thought he was going to give it to Helton in the corner. He was all
thought about it. It was too late.
By himself.
McGowan to Eineman. Eineman splits the defenders, gets to the bucket through the paint. 26-23. Is that Mooresville's hardest lead of the game? 3 points?
I don't think there's been anybody with a much larger lead than that.
Helton to tie it.
Three, good.
There he is.
A short-lived lead, ladies and gentlemen.
26 all.
See a little offense here.
Hovius guarded closely by Neal. Over to Strohmeyer in the left baseline corner. Now by Helton. Eineman. Pass is deflected by Crow. It goes out to Neal, who gets the official steal in the stat book. Over to Higdon on the right wing. 26 all, a minute and a half left here in the third quarter.
You know, Mooresville went back to man. It'll be interesting to see if they stay with it or if they'll go back to that 1-3-1 they were running.
We're getting some open looks. We just can't knock down 2 shots in a row.
Yeah.
Hennessy's shot was no good, but Mooresville, specifically McGowan, comes out with it for them. Strohmeyer turns, thinks a little more. Gets it out to Hennessy. Gets to Eineman. Eineman drives, and I don't know who that was, picked his pocket. They knocked out of bounds as a result.
I believe it was Higdon maybe popped that out.
Chase Ferguson in, Luke Ebeyer in for Whiteland. Riley Higdon and Brendan Neal come out for your Warriors.
Could have probably been a foul there, possibly.
Right,
but you can play as aggressive as you want. They're not calling anything.
You know, it's like we talked about in the girls' game. We'll see if that changes in the fourth quarter. So many times the philosophy of the officials change in the fourth quarter, and all of a sudden fouls start racking up, and in a close game especially. So let's just see if that holds true for this game as well.
It held up last game.
It definitely did.
Helton, 28 seconds left in the clock here for third. Wadsworth's going to come out, hold it for one here. Helton guarded by Strohmeyer. Look at Helton trying to take him off the dribble. 11 seconds. Ebeyer, 10. Witherspoon, shot fake, step over. No good. No.
It should be Whiteland ball.
Going to be blue ball with 3
I'm not
seconds
sure about
left. Anybody foul trouble, get them out. There's only 3 fouls on us and 2 on them. Not a lot of fouls in this game, really. 2 seconds. 1 second. He gets it off. Eineman does, and he's short. And just like that, we'll take a break here as we start the fourth quarter. Score is 26 all going in the fourth quarter. Back here in just a second here on Warrior Beat Sports.
Looking for the fastest internet? Then call Kevin Hood of Metronet at 317-908-4635. Kevin Hood believes that honesty and loyalty are important when developing a relationship with a new customer. He won't put the typical salesman pressure on you. He's polite and very respectful. Kevin Hood has helped more than 1,000 people in Franklin, Whiteland, and Greenwood get the best deals Metronet offers. Look him up on the app nextdoor.com and see all the positive reviews people give him. Call Kevin Hood of Metronet today at 317-908-4635 to get the best deals, including 100% fiber optic internet and TV today.
VIP. Let's kick it.
Take this opportunity to thank the sponsors of all Warrior Beat broadcasts, specifically Sports Plus, Baileywood Financial Group, Ray Skillman Auto Group, the Center for Diagnostic Imaging, Warner Eye Care, 185 Promotions, Dr. Kurt Harris and Central Indiana Chiropractic Center, Keys and more, Ron Wallman of the Horace Mann Companies, and Kevin Hood of Metronet Communications in Franklin. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making these broadcasts possible. Gentlemen, scores 26 all as we start the fourth quarter. Jerry, quick thought going in the fourth?
Wow. Just keep playing. It's hard to say. Just keep playing aggressive. Keep crashing the boards. Hopefully you get a couple good putbacks on the offensive end. Our defense is solid, so just things like that right there can hurt you.
Helton gets it stripped and gets it back. Down to Neal. Neal goes up. No good. Rebound by Chase, who got clobbered. They don't call it, but he gets it and puts it in 28-26. Dave, your thoughts on a quick little key?
You know, I will just echo what Jerry said. It's just, you can see right now, we just started the fourth quarter. Action's going to pick up a little bit. Keeping pace, avoiding the big run. Letting Mooresville go on a 6-point run tonight could end a game because neither of these teams are going to score a lot of points. So just avoiding that big run.
Let's put in perspective that both these teams have less points combined than what the losing team did in the girls' game right now.
That's correct.
Hey, let's see. We got
60 is a lot of points in that girls' game last game. And I think about 30 of them came in the fourth quarter in overtime.
Right.
You're absolutely right. Hey, we just got a 3 there, so let's see if we can back that up with something else.
That's true. Get 2 back-to-back stops.
We haven't been able to do that at all yet tonight.
McGowan to Woodson. Woodson drives. No good. Rebound by Crow. It's going to be found. Strohmeyer. Is that going to be his third or is it his fourth? his third.
I tell you, Woodson's pretty disappointed. I was talking to his dad at halftime. In the last 2 games, he went 8 for 10. So I know he's missed a couple tonight, so Dad's going to heckle him a little bit. His dad was a great shooter in high school and in college down at Franklin. He was high school. He went to Monrovia. It's a good take. Look at you called it, Dave. Like now they're making the calls.
Yeah, I'm telling you. There were 3 fouls called in the third period. We'll see what we end the game with as far as.
Let's hope they're still making the calls for us the last 3 minutes of the quarter.
Right.
Too many times I've seen it switch from one end to the other on a pendulum immediately. Witherspoon gets it to roll and go in. And we got a 30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Back here in just a second here on Warrior Beat Sports.
Sports Plus is a proud supporter of Whiteland High School athletics. Sports Plus offers custom solutions for all your sporting good needs, including embroidery, screen printing, sports apparel, and uniforms. In addition, for Whiteland High School, Sports Plus is the place to go to get your Whiteland High School athletic letter jacket. Sports Plus is located in Greenwood on Main Street. Call them today, 888-6441. Once again, that's Sports Plus at 888-6441.
We're back here at Glen Ray Gymnasium, Whiteland High School, where your Warriors lead 32-28. 6:30 left here in this broadcast on homecoming night. Lots of things going on tonight. We've had Raleigh Dance Marathon dance to help raise money for Raleigh Dance Marathon, which will be in March. We've had the Winter Guard perform. We've had Shades of Blue perform national anthem. We've had homecoming court announced for the homecoming dance. We've had lots of things go on tonight, and most importantly, a great outcome for Lady Warriors, who are now Mid-State Conference champions. Strohmeyer scores there, gets it to 33-30 deficit for Mooresville, down by 3. Mooresville's Helton for Whiteland goes up, no good. That's a foul. McGowan, as Witherspoon pulls it in, they don't call it. And they finally do. Witherspoon needs to be quiet. He just yapped back at him.
So,
no, I'm still alive.
Lead.
Witherspoon's gone on a 6 straight point run here, hasn't he?
I think so. And this is, as close as this game is, as we know, points are hard to come by. These free throws are so important.
This is 3 straight offensive possessions where Whiteland scored points, and that's the first time that's happened all game.
Luke Fowler comes in for Mooresville as Witherspoon knocks down both of those. Good job by him crashing that board and get rewarded as a result of it. 35-30 is our score here. 5:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Strohmeyer to Hovius. Hovius finds Fowler in the paint. Little turnaround jumper. Nice little move by the big guy.
He's a freshman.
We should be at IU. We need a big guy. Witherspoon over to Helton. By the way, you notice how Tim Priller has not even dressed most games this year?
Yeah, he'll be gone.
And Zach McRoberts better have a scholarship next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is nothing from Zach McRoberts because he's kind of a glue guy this year, but I want to get back to days where Zach McRoberts doesn't have a scholarship.
Doesn't get on the floor,
basketball. You know, he's a guy, an in-state walk-on that's a great story when he gets in the game, and he's not a starter, you know?
Yeah. I think we're close.
Yeah,
I think we're getting close.
There's one big recruit that can swing it.
And I will watch him tomorrow night. I got tickets to New Albany game, so I'm going to go down there and see him play.
I don't care if I get him. I don't want a one and done.
I don't think
I'll take one.
If he gives me 2 years, which I hope he would, I'm very happy with it, but not one. I think the rumors are pretty good. He's going to Vanderbilt, though, gentlemen. That's what I keep hearing more and more.
Well, he went to the IU game recently, so I don't know. We'll see.
Anyway, back to this game. 35-32 is our score. 4:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Brendan Neal on the ball, takes to the paint. Right elbow jumper, good.
I like to see a lot more of that.
The offense starting to click a little bit here. Like you said, some back-to-back or 3 out of the last 4. 37-32, Coach Wadsworth is involved.
I think you try to get a lot more of Brandon Neal going to the basket, set a couple picks. Oh, got a steal. There we go. If we can build it.
Higdon is in control of the ball there.
Dang it.
Pucks out by Eineman. Eineman gets rewarded. He goes back, and he scores. Makes it 37-34 as we approach the 4-minute mark.
You know, we could have pushed that to like a 7-point lead there. That would have been huge. In a game like this, huge.
Those are the things right there that just are frustrating Coach Wadsworth. Just silly, you know, Riley's a 3-year varsity player. He's got to know there's a guy coming from behind him right there, and he does. We haven't been able to put a whole game together with all of our guys yet.
Higdon inbounds, trying. Gets it in to Chase Ferguson, who pulls it in somehow. Chase
just gets out of control there.
Composure, gets it back. That's what I love, how much he hustles there.
Slow
Gets
it down.
Still there, and Coach Wadsworth calls a timeout.
That is a good timeout.
That look. And we'll take the timeout as well. 37-34, 3:47 left here in the game. We're listening to Whiteland Boys Basketball here on Warrior Beat Sports.
185 Promotions is a proud supporter of Whiteland Warrior Athletics and Warrior Beat Sports Network. Looking for screen printing, embroidery, awards, name tags, t-shirts, custom hats, you name it, we have it all. 185 Promotions is your premier source of unique and captivating promotional products and apparel. 185 Promotions excels at spiritwear programs, corporate web stores, and concepting the things that don't even exist in our catalogs. We are committed to the best services and products for our clients. Call Carmen Parker, your ambassador fund, today at 317-258-8128 to discuss your promo needs. Go Warriors!
Welcome back here to Warrior Beat Sports Network. Chris Wood, Dave Edens, Jerry Emerson with you. Score is 37-34. Whiteland leading with 3:47, I believe it is, left. Yep, here in the fourth quarter. Okay, Dave, your Coach Wadsworth, you called a timeout real quick. What'd you tell your guys?
I just tell them to value every possession. You know, we get careless with possessions, and I'm pretty sure that is what he was telling them. You know, concentrate, value every possession, don't give away opportunities.
Higdon back out to Neal High. Screen there by Cole Ferguson. Crow uses. Crow back out to Higdon. Higdon's top of the key. 3, no good. Rebound by Cole Ferguson. Carter Crow steps into a 3, no good. Cole Ferguson gets it back.
Cole.
Battles again. Love the work there, gentlemen. Love the work.
Those are the kind of things that can win you a game like this. Just getting the extra rebound, doing those little extra things on the offensive end. If you're not shooting well, you've got to find ways to get more shots.
You know,
and that's how you do it.
I don't know if either one of you know Cole or Chase's dad, Jason. Fantastic guy, and he's the guy at Franklin College who take your legs out in a pickup game. They get it honest. They play hard, you know, and that's just all they know, and that's what they were raised to do, and they're doing a great job of it.
Connor Hurt checks in the game, the junior. Ferguson at the free throw line, knocks it down, 38-34. Gets 1 of 2. Hurt. Over to Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer's 3, no good. Rebound by Riley Higdon. Nice job coming over.
That's
and
a big
getting it.
rebound, guys. I think that's an important one right there.
Gets to the Crow. Just when he traveled, didn't get it. Neal gets the 3. Good! Largest lead of the game for Whiteland, 41-34, 2:55 left here.
I wasn't sure that was a good shot. I was like, I don't know if he should have shot that, but it went down, so be happy with that.
Hurt to Strohmeyer to Fowler, and it stays there with Mooresville. A good defense by your Warriors, gentlemen.
Don't you feel like just a stop or two, and we're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I don't think Mooresville has the ammo to make a big run. You know, so we just keep chipping away right now and stretching this lead out. You know, you look up, we're up 7 points. I wouldn't have guessed it. You know, we've just kind of taken over.
If we take care of the ball and just use time offensively, I don't think, and just play okay defensively,
Right.
I think you're right. We got this locked up.
If they're just going to let us hold it out there, let's just do it. They're not even coming out on us.
Let's go back to the boys sectional last year. Center Grove philosophy of hold it, 4-0 at the end of the first quarter?
I know it was the hardest radio gig I've ever had to do. I'm sitting there trying to fill the clock as well.
I was going to say, you and Ash Davis, nonstop. Coach Wadsworth calls timeout, gets in his 2-minute offense here.
He could have literally, I think Brandon Hill could have just stood there and held the ball for a while, and they weren't even coming out there.
Right, I think so. I think that's, that might be what Matt's telling them on this timeout. Hey, if they're going to do it, let them
let's do it. I mean, you got to believe Coach Carter's going to tell them we got to get out on them. This isn't over yet. You get a shot or two down there, they're right in it. But
we were witness to a game 2 hours ago where we have a team down 5 with 30 seconds to go and end up winning a game. So it's certainly not over. It's just a matter of, are we going to take care of the ball and do the things we need to do to finish this game? That would be a big step for these kids. It would be a nice win, a quality conference opponent, exactly what these guys need right now.
Agree.
And being a guy from Monrovia, being Mooresville always felt good.
Never a bad thing, is it?
Never a bad thing.
What is Monrovian boys basketball? 2A now?
2A, we're 2A.
Is it still growing over there?
Just slightly.
Slow down.
It's growing just a little.
Neal, 3, rolls in and out, no good. Rebound by Strohmeyer, 1:55.
You got to wonder if that was the play. I mean, is he supposed to shoot that or not?
Why would you shoot it that quick?
I don't know.
Cole Ferguson works, but Woodson gets it. Chase Ferguson works hard to try to get it from
Hurt,
but couldn't. So it stays Mooresville ball. 1:44 left in front of the Mooresville bench. Heineman has been really quiet here lately. McGowan to Hurt, to Strohmeyer, to Heineman. And he's the guy I just said had been quiet.
Way to go, Chris. You're the guy who calls the no-hitter, in the 7th inning, aren't you?
He's 29 for 29 from the free throw line. He hasn't missed yet. Well, guess what?
Come out to him. There we go.
Hagden rips through, attacks.
Oh, nope. Smart.
Crow.
Way to go. That was very smart.
Nice job pulling it out. Carter Crow out to Cole Ferguson, and Strohmeyer. Is that 5 on him, or is it just 4? It's 4.
Just getting ready to say, as all the wonderful things Cole does, he's not the guy we want with the ball in his hand 30 feet up. Somebody needed to come get that because it was starting to lean towards a way we didn't want it to go. Thankfully, he got fouled.
Is this the time you bring a Luke Helton or an Elijah Lerspoon in?
I was thinking that exact same thing. We got guards on the bench. Do you bring those guys in, or are you keeping guys that can make free throws? I don't know the stats on some of these guys, but
right now I think the value is with the Ferguson brothers taking them out. I understand the ball handlers, but they're relentless. They're really our 2 rebounders right now.
There was a lot going on in that. And they called that one the foul. I'm not saying it wasn't, but there was about 3 before that.
Our guy's been pretty quiet as an official, though, lately here, Dave.
Yeah, he sure has. There you go. There's your ball handler for a big man. Good call.
Yep.
I made big bucks as an assistant coach over there.
That kid can stroke it, boy.
Heineman, he's got him down to 2.
He's got to have,
we talked about being
most
down
of their points.
5.
That is a good take.
Brennan Neal, and he's determined that time. 44-40, 48 seconds left. Oh!
Wow.
Elijah reached in.
Well, you can see it looks like it's give it to Heineman, and you're going to do your thing.
Which I'm just kind of surprised that wasn't more of what we'd see.
Yes.
That kid is clearly maybe the most talented kid on the court tonight, and he just kind of has disappeared for a while. He had to run in there in the first half, but then he kind of went away for a while.
So let's take a timeout here as Mooresville calls 44-40 is your score. Whiteland over Mooresville, 42.8 seconds left. Get back here in just a second here on Warrior Beat Sports.
Have a car with only one key or remote and want a second or third, but you don't want to wait hours at a dealership to pay outrageous prices? Then give Keys & More a call at 317-504-9793. Keys & More has a variety of services for you at amazing prices. We can create lost keys, remotes, or proximity keys, duplicate current keys, provide 24-hour lockout services, and even snowplow services. Remember, Keys & More, 317-504-9793.
Welcome back. Score is 44-40. Whiteland trying to go for the 2-0 tonight as the Lady Warriors won 66-60 in overtime over Mooresville to clinch the outright mid-state championship. And the boys trying to get the win tonight also to improve their record to 6-8 on the year. Leading 44-40 with 42.8 seconds left. But there's one guy they got to make sure they particularly stop, among others. But John Eineman, I'm convinced that's the wide receiver's name for Mooresville this year. But hope I turn your mics on.
You don't want me to talk, do you? Eineman right there.
Eineman shot, no good. Rebound by Hurt. Hurt almost bad pass, but Eineman gets it back. Spin move in, no good. Rebound by Chase Ferguson.
Was he the receiver or was he the kid they brought in at quarterback?
I'm thinking it's the quarterback.
Oh, I was thinking it was a receiver, but maybe, I don't know.
Well, I think you're right. I think he was the wide receiver because he got the pass.
Yeah,
I just remember all the
long
touchdowns
passes.
he got.
The long passes at the end of the game where he was catching.
So.
I was watching the broadcast while you guys were doing it. I was watching it at home.
That was a fun game to call if you like no defensive football.
Yeah, well, that's true.
We thought we were going to kill, and the next thing you know, it comes down to onside kick attempts.
Never seen a more impressive backup quarterback performance than what we witnessed that
Yeah,
night.
I remember sitting there thinking, like, how is this the backup? Like, what's going on here?
It was
I'm
amazing.
sure we could ask Coach Fisher if he was here tonight, but I don't see him. Chase Ferguson knocks down both free throws. Good job by the sophomore. 46-40, 29 seconds left. Hurt gets away with it. Woodson knocks down the three, 46-43. Okay, Dave, you get to play Coach Wadsworth. Jerry, you get to play Coach Carter. We'll go to you first, Coach Carter. We're telling you guys down three.
You're going to pressure the ball. We're going to pressure the ball. If Whiteland gets the ball across half court, you're going to foul. That's what you're going to do. You're going to try to get a steal. Once they get across half court, you've got to make the foul. You can't let them hold it and let the clock run out.
Coach Wadsworth, what are you saying, Dave?
I'm drawing up a play to get the ball in the hands of Higdon or Crow here. So, I'm going to the free throw line, feeling pretty confident I'm going to knock both of them down. I think you also, if you're Coach Wadsworth, have to address, we can't give them open threes, guys. We just can't do it. We've given them three in the last minute to keep them in the game. You've got to still pressure on defense.
All five of those guys out there, I'd be comfortable with shooting the free throws.
Yeah.
There's not one out there that why is he in there? I mean, there's not a 95% Newcastle 1985 to 95 Steve Alper kind of guy out there, but they're all pretty good free throw shooters in that group out there.
Yep. By design, for sure.
Absolutely. Because you know you're going to be at the line.
Oh.
Crow trying to get it in. Does to Helton. Helton gets it up.
Look up. There it is. Oh.
See, if you missed that,
Misses
now you
the
risk
layup.
it. And down to 10 after the miss.
It's going to go to Einman. Double team him.
Interesting there. Found to put him in a one-on-one.
A lot of coaches do that.
We talked about in the girls' game.
They have a scouting report on him, obviously, if they do that, because you better take a chance of him hitting the free throws. And it's going to be 6.1 because it's one in the bonus now. Foul is on Carter Crow. He's
have
good.
To box out on the miss. You have to box out. Because we've all seen on a miss, on that offensive rebound off of a free throw, you're able to kick it out. It's very important that, don't almost be worth a timeout to just remind them to box out and make sure we get that done here.
Now keep in mind, there's only 6 seconds. We don't have to get it across midcourt, so he misses it.
And Chase Ferguson gets the rebound.
See, that's a huge miss right there because now you're looking. He makes two. It's over.
You got to hit both though, because if you only hit if you miss the first and you make the second, the clock stops. You get it out. You still got 5 seconds, 4.9 to get it down.
And of course, Einman's
You've
coming
got
in.
enough time that if you can get it here, one dribble timeout, and still have 3 seconds left.
So it's very true.
I wish on the board it said how many timeouts were left.
They got the nice scoreboard, so they put that on there. They got 2 Bs for double bonus.
Misses front end.
Chase Ferguson misses the first of double bonus. I have never seen 2 Bs on a scoreboard before. We should get the ones that have the lineups, like the 5 players on the floor. Ferguson misses both, 4 seconds.
Einman's going to take
2, 1.
for the win.
No good off the back of the rim.
They got exactly what they wanted.
Right.
Exactly. We really got out of that one.
Got lucky to get away with that one, didn't we?
46-44, your final score. Your Warriors defeat Mooresville. We'll take this quick timeout, do a quick abbreviated post-game show back here in just a second here on Warrior Beat Sports.
Ron Wallman and Wallman Financial, Horace Mann Companies, are proud partners with Whiteland Community High School. Horace Mann offers a full range of retirement insurance products with discounts provided to school employees. If you have questions regarding your 403B, 401k, IRA, or if you'd like a comparison on your auto or homeowner's insurance, then give Wallman Financial a call at 885-9859. Ron and his team will give you the attention you deserve and the service you expect. Again, call today, 885-9859. Warner Eye Care is a proud supporter of the Whiteland Warriors. Located on State Road 135 and Olive Branch Road, Warrior Eye Care is a convenient destination for all of your eye care needs. Warner Eye Care carries many popular glasses and sunglasses, including Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Nike, to help you see and look great. Call us today at 883-0071 or check us out at warnereyecare.com. Gift certificates are also available for your favorite referee. Sports Plus is a proud supporter of Whiteland High School athletics. Sports Plus offers custom solutions for all your sporting good needs, including embroidery, screen printing, sports apparel, and uniforms. In addition, for Whiteland High School, Sports Plus is the place to go to get your Whiteland High School athletic letter jacket. Sports Plus is located in Greenwood on Main Street. Call them today, 888-6441. Once again, that's Sports Plus at 888-6441. Hey, Warrior fans, don't touch that remote. You're watching Warrior Beat Sports Network, your place to catch all of Whiteland High School sports action.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Indiana. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Ray Skillman family introduces the Fiat 500 family, the 500C, the 500L, and the 500X crossover. Fun, exciting, and affordable. Up to 45 miles per gallon, starting at $16.9. Customize it yourself with Italian style at the all-new Ray Skillman Fiat South. Check us out today for sales and service on US 31 South. Just minutes from anywhere in Indy.
Final score, 46. 44. Your Warriors win over Mooresville in the boys' game. Chris Wood, Dave Edens, Jerry Emerson with you. Chad Shapson and Eric Grizzle with us as our producers tonight. Good job by both of our gentlemen tonight, our student producers, for everything they've done. Kudos to both of you for everything you guys have done to help us out tonight. As the Lady Warriors are cutting down their nets in celebration of their outright mid-state championship. And, gentlemen, we talk about that boys game here real quick. Your thoughts, Dave, on that team? Specifically, Mooresville and getting the big W tonight against them.
You know what? It was it's one of those, you get the W. It wasn't a pretty game, but you get a W, and you stepped up in the fourth quarter, which is what, as a coach, you're looking for. You know, you want to finish strong, and Whiteland showed a little more moxie in that fourth quarter than Mooresville did, and it's a conference win. I don't care how ugly it was. It boils down, it's a conference win, which is always better than the alternative.
Jerry, and you talk about a win is a win. You also talk about, as you guys mentioned throughout this broadcast, you still find out who those players are they have, but it's so interesting this year to see players that keep taking on the responsibilities. One week it's Chase Ferguson that's the scrappy guy, and now it's Chase still, but Cole Ferguson's doing it. I think Elijah Witherspoon was a little more aggressive tonight defensively and attacking that bucket on the offensive rebounds, the defensive rebounds for being a guard out there. I just thought you're seeing a little bit more of a more want.
Well, I've seen.
I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that fire is there. We're going to attack a little bit more.
I totally agree. I saw some early games this season, but I haven't seen the last few. And I definitely see a big difference from what we looked like at the beginning of the season. The guys, and we've mentioned it multiple times, the Fergusons look completely different. They're getting a lot more playing time, and I think it's deservingly so. We see the aggressiveness, and that's how you win games like this. I tell you what, being on the losing side of a game like this is a sleepless night. It's really rough, but you pull off the win, hey, sometimes you win games like this. As long as you get the W, it's a conference win. It's Mooresville, kind of a rival just because it's a same-size school conference team. So, you pull off the win. You did it kind of the old-fashioned way with some defense. And, you're going to hopefully have some games where you play like this defensively, and then you get some offensive stuff going for you, and you pull off maybe some wins you weren't supposed to win. You're going to beat a team that you go in going, wow, man, you stick in it, tough it out, and then some guys hit some shots, you can pull it off. So be aggressive, especially on defense, and hopefully things, more of these wins will come their way.
And, Dave, I think that if they get these different pieces of the puzzle playing like they need to, they can really surprise people if they get the sectionals.
Well, that's it. I mean,
everybody assumes it's going to be Center Grove that wins it, but Center Grove, look at Indian Creek.
Right.
And how Indian Creek played against Center Grove. I don't know if Center Grove's mentality was in that game, but if they can get those things all working at the same time.
Well, and that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier. The consistency. You're going to get what you're going to get from the Fergusons. You're going to get a solid point guard play from Riley. If you can get Brennan and Carter and Elijah and everybody on the same page on a night, that's a tough team to beat. There is no doubt about it. They just haven't had that night yet, But you find ways to win. They're 6-8. They're figuring out ways to win. They're still growing, and like I said, Coach Wadsworth is going to stay relentless in his game planning, and he's going to stay on these guys and put them in positions to win.
They go down to Columbus North tomorrow night, who is 8-6 going in tonight's game, depending on how they do at Southport. So
they only beat Mooresville by 8
so that's
points.
A game at Columbus North. That'll be a challenge. That should be a fun game to be at. But that's a winnable game. You put in that equation also. You got upcoming Indian Creek. Bloomington North is an up-and-down team. Decatur Central's got some players athletically. Shelbyville, they have a good possibility of building confidence as they continue throughout the remainder of the season. I'll let you guys get your last final word in here, and I think we're going to wrap it up tonight.
Yeah, I think definitely they can finish this season strong going into sectional. And like you said, especially in a situation where in a 4A sectional where everybody's got players, you just don't know what's going to happen. And if you go up the mentality of finishing strong and starting tonight, we'll see what happens.
Well, I think they're headed in the right direction, based on what I've seen early season till now. We know there's a little lackluster on the offensive end, but I think they're going to see a lot more wins come their way as long as they continue to play tough and aggressive and show that drive. And I saw some of that tonight, and I think that can go a long way, especially late season. You're playing some teams that maybe, guys are kind of checking out. If you can keep their mentality, and good things are going to come their way.
My thanks to Justin Ray for helping us out in the girls' game. Dave Edens for being here for both these games tonight. Wonderful working with you again, sir.
You bet.
With Jerry Emerson joining us tonight. Either one of you are available on Tuesday night. Want to drive up to Franklin Central, you're welcome to join us. But our thanks to Andrea Napier for getting us the starting lineups and everything tonight. And thanks to everyone out there who watched the broadcast tonight. You can always download it. If you want the girls' game, go on there, download that, and you can edit it however you want. And have a copy of the Lady Warriors getting their victory tonight. But your boys win 46-44 tonight as well. Thank our sponsors one final time. Sports Plus, Bentley Wood Financial Group, Ray Skillman Auto Group, the Center for Diagnostic Imaging, Warner Eye Care, 185 Promotions, Dr. Kurt Harris and the Central Indiana Chiropractic Center, Keys and More, Ron Wallman of the Horace Mann Companies, and Kevin Hood of Metronet Communications in Franklin. Our next broadcast will be on Tuesday night as we're at Franklin Central for the girls sectional. And our next boys broadcast is tentatively scheduled, and I stress the word tentatively, scheduled for Saturday the 3rd. Bloomington North here at home.
It's next Saturday, huh?
We'll see. It's an afternoon game, depending on sectionals.
Hey, good luck to the Whiteland Wrestlers tonight. I think their sectional opens up tomorrow. State tournament for wrestling opens tomorrow.
And girls and boys swimming getting ready to head into their sectionals. Girls next week, and the boys in, is it 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
I think a couple weeks after that.
I believe the wrestling is at Mooresville.
At
Mooresville
sectional
sectionals. Yep, good luck to them.
Thanks for everyone watching tonight. Have a great night. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon here Tuesday night. Get out and watch the girls. Just if you have to, but get out and support the girls in the sectional over at Franklin Central. 6 o'clock, be there. Thanks, folks. Have a great night. You're listening to Whiteland Basketball, or watching Whiteland Basketball here on Warrior Beat Sports. Good night.
Financial, the Horace Mann Companies, are proud partners with Whiteland Community High School. Horace Mann offers a full range of retirement insurance products with discounts provided to school employees. If you have questions regarding your 403B, 401K, IRA, or if you'd like a comparison on your auto or homeowner's insurance, then give Wallman Financial a call at 885-9859. Ron and his team will give you the attention you deserve and the service you expect. Again, call today, 885-9859. Warner Eye Care is a proud supporter of the Whiteland Warriors. Located on State Road 135 at Olive Ranch Road, Warrior Eye Care is a convenient destination for all of your eye care needs. Warner Eye Care carries many popular glasses and sunglasses, including Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Nike, to help you see and look great. Call us today at 883-0071 or check us out at warnereyecare.com. Gift certificates are also available for your favorite referee. Sports Plus is a proud supporter of Whiteland High School athletics. Sports Plus offers custom solutions for all your sporting good needs, including embroidery, screen printing, sports apparel, and uniforms. In addition, for Whiteland High School, Sports Plus is the place to go to get your Whiteland High School athletic letter jacket. Sports Plus is located in Greenwood on Main Street. Call them today, 888-6441. Once again, that's Sports Plus at 888-6441. Hey, Warrior fans, don't touch that remote. You're watching Warrior Beat Sports Network, your place to catch all of Whiteland High School sports action.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Indiana. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Ray Skillman family introduces the Fiat 500 family, the 500C, the 500L, and the 500X crossover. Fun, exciting, and affordable. Up to 45 miles per gallon, starting at $16,900. Customize it yourself with Italian style at the all-new Ray Skillman Fiat South. Check us out today for sales and service on US 31 South, just minutes from anywhere in Indy.